Tragic news for Hope. Cancer diagnosis leads to heartbreaking decision. Bold and the beautiful Hope. Logan had always been the picture of grace and strength. Balancing motherhood, the hope for the future line, and a complicated love life, she had managed to juggle her world with poised resilience. But one morning, she collapsed backstage at Forrester Creations. Liam rushed to her side. Hope, talk to me. The paramedics arrived. She regained consciousness quickly, brushing it off as exhaustion. But at the hospital, a routine scan for dehydration revealed something far more serious. Dr. Bridget Forrester was somber when she delivered the news. Hope, I'm so sorry. You have stage 2 liver cancer. Hope sat frozen in her hospital bed as the weight of the diagnosis set in. She blinked at Bridget, still trying to make sense of it. But I'm pregnant, she whispered. I was going to surprise everyone tonight. Bridget's face fell. I know. We ran a blood panel. You're about 6 weeks along. Hope placed a protective hand over her stomach. Then we fight this. I'll beat it, for the baby. Bridget hesitated. Hope, treating the cancer aggressively while you're pregnant would endanger the baby's life. And delaying treatment could endanger yours. Hope's world crumbled. The next days were a blur of tears, research, and second opinions. Liam was by her side, struggling to stay strong. There has to be another way, he said desperately. We can find a doctor who... Every doctor says the same thing, Hope replied, tears in her eyes. If I wait, the cancer spreads. If I treat it now, I lose the baby. Liam clenched his fists. Then we wait. We fight. We have time. Hope shook her head. No, Liam, we don't. My liver is already compromised. I can feel it. I'm not going to gamble this baby's future and mine. One of us won't make it. And I'm scared that neither will. When the news broke, the Forresters and Logans reacted with devastation. Brooke collapsed into Ridge's arms. My baby girl. This can't be happening again. Ridge stepped in as a father figure, trying to hold the family together. But tensions rose when Steffi suggested that Hope should prioritize herself. You have Beth, Steffi said gently. You're already a mother. Don't throw your life away. Beth needs you. Brooke lashed out. You have no right to tell my daughter how to make this choice. Someone has to be the voice of reason, Steffi replied coolly, because Liam isn't. One night, Hope sat in the nursery with Beth asleep in her arms. She spoke quietly to her unborn child. I wanted to meet you so badly. I wanted to hold you the way I held your sister. But if I don't do this, I won't be here for Beth. I won't see her grow up. She pressed a trembling hand to her belly. I love you, and I always will. On a rainy Thursday morning, Hope checked into the hospital for the procedure. Liam, Brooke, and Bridget surrounded her. You don't have to be strong right now, Brooke whispered, tears spilling. Hope managed a small smile. I do. For both my babies. The termination was medically necessary, but emotionally shattering. When Hope awoke afterward, her hand instinctively went to her belly, empty now, yet still full of grief. Liam held her hand and whispered, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I already miss them, she said. Days passed in quiet mourning. Hope shut herself away. Brooke worried. Ridge tried to comfort her. Even Thomas stopped by to offer support. I know what it's like to lose something, before you ever really had it, he said gently. You're not alone. Hope wept in his arms. Therapy sessions followed. Bridget encouraged her to focus on healing, not just her body, but her soul. You made a mother's sacrifice, Bridget said. And that makes you the bravest person I know. One night, Beth crawled into Hope's lap. Why are you sad? Mommy? Hope's voice trembled. Because I had a little baby growing in my tummy, but they were too little and too sick, and I had to let them go. Beth wrapped her arms around her mother. I can be their big sister anyway. I'll love them from here. Hope broke down in sobs, holding her daughter tightly. As part of her therapy, Hope wrote a letter to the child she never got to meet. My sweet little one, I carried you for only a short while, but you will live in my heart forever. I chose to stay alive for your sister, but that doesn't mean I didn't want you. I wanted you with every breath in my body. You will always be a part of me. Love, Mom. She burned the letter in the fire at the cabin, watching the ashes float into the sky. Fly high, little one. Months later, Hope completed her chemotherapy. She was declared in remission. She returned to Forrester Creations, changed, but still full of purpose. Her first new design in the Hope for the Future line was a flowing white dress embroidered with a tiny gold star. It's called Angel's Promise, she explained. It's dedicated to the child I didn't get to meet, and to every woman who's had to make an impossible choice. Applause followed, but tears lingered. Hope smiled, through them. She wasn't the same woman, but she was still standing, still strong, still Hope.